All right, everybody, Washington Wrestling Network. We're finally here live at the Pac Coast Finals. Sorry about the wait, you guys. We had some cables that were a little bit messed up. We didn't get internet or power here till about 10 minutes ago, but I think we're finally live. Give me a little shout out in the chat if you guys can hear me and you guys can see the action okay. We just got done with the 285-pound class. I'm sorry you guys missed that, but we're on to 106 pounds. Hunter Shirley versus Dylan Regis, both from La Center High School, coming up right now. And we're getting underway here with the boys. As we have Hunter Shirley here from La Center High School, a sophomore, against his teammate, a freshman, Dylan Regis. And still at a 0-0 score. Sorry, trying to help out my colleague here, Marquise Ford, with some of his technical stuff that he has going on as well. If you guys want to hop over and watch the girls over on the other mat, they are live as well on our YouTube. If you go to our dashboard, you can go see them wrestling live. They are at 100 pounds. It's Lanaya Seelig versus Elise Albesso. But again, here, no score in the boys' final at 106 pounds. A couple teammates battling each other. Sorry about that. We got a 3-0 lead for Hunter Shirley over Dylan Regis. Dylan Regis is a freshman. Currently ranked number 4. You might see that change. He just avenged his loss against Jacob Gambito from Wapato in the semis. Really close match. And so you should see the rankings shake up a little bit at 106 pounds after this weekend. And his teammate ranked above him with a win over his teammate already, Shirley over Regis earlier this year. Oh, and a pancake attempt here by Dylan Regis. Again, if you're just joining us, we're here at 106 pounds in the finals. 285 just completed right before we went live, or had some technical difficulties trying to get some of the cables and everything squared away. But we're live now, and glad you're here with us here at the Pac Coast Finals. really cool setup that they have here. That's kind of what the delay was of them trying to get the all the bleachers set up. It's kind of cool, a cool feel. There's a whole bowl of bleachers around the entire finals mats here, and tournament staff has done a good job. A little bit of a delay, but still just a 3-0 lead here for Hunter Shirley. "20 seconds left here in the second period. And 10 seconds left. Dylan Regis doing a really good job. Almost a 2 minutes of riding time, even though we don't count that here in high school, but 2 minutes of riding time for Dylan Regis on top there in the second period. We head to the third, 3-0, Hunter Shirley, La Center over Dylan Regis of La Center. And obviously these two know each other very well in the practice room every single day, wrestling live with each other. Kind of expected a low scoring match here between teammates. Very typical, but still anybody's match here in the third period. And quick shout out to Malia Otto and Max Morse for helping me out on the scoreboards today. That's just awesome. I got to spend Christmas with them, and then I get to have them here on the live stream with me. It's pretty special. Little scramble action going on here. Referee Dan Johnson. Nothing yet. Nice little crab ride for Hunter Shirley right here. Oh, and it looks like Regis. Oh, man, and he's got a little bit of a cow catcher that he's got here, too. If he just keeps punching it, he might be able to get some near fall. He's got him on his back. Huge pin for Dylan Regis. Come from behind. What a job by Dylan Regis to get it done over his teammate. And 2 huge wins for Regis here in his own classification 1A over Gambito from Wapato and then over his teammate Hunter Shirley. So the carousel goes round and round at 106 pounds at 1A, so it's like everybody's beating each other, but Dylan Regis on top now, Pac Coast champ. And big shout out to Venetia, Dan Johnson, the whole Pac Coast Wrestling team here who has been really accommodating towards us. A little bit of a delay before finals, but honestly, they do a really good job running this tournament. It's ran really, really smooth so far. I don't mind waiting around a little bit to get things set up properly. I know that some other people who don't have the jobs obviously get a little bit antsy, and I get it, but we are here and we are live, and now we're at a 215 pounds. So if you guys notice, we're kind of going up and down the weight classes. We're working our way towards the center. So 215 pounds now. We got Paluda Wilson, number 2 in 4A out of Bonnie Lake against Angel Huizar from Granger, number 2 in the B classification. So a couple top 2 ranked wrestlers in their respective weight classes here at 215 pounds. We'll we'll get that clock. We'll get that clock lined up probably on the next stoppage or whenever our operator gets to it. I'll keep you guys informed if we're a little bit laggy on some of the clock, but it's always kind of tough when we're not directly linked to track wrestling. But 0-0 to score here in the first period. 1 minute, 10 seconds left. Looks like we're lined up now. Like double underhooks, body lock here for Huizar on the edge of the mat. And again, if you guys want to go check out the ladies, they are on the other mat. They're on our other live stream. You can go to our dashboard and check out the other live stream that's going on. Little scramble action here for the big guys. Wilson in on a leg. Huizar's got an ankle. And we're close, but Huizar still fighting in there, putting head position right into Wilson. Down to 17 seconds left. We are out of bounds. $16 seconds left. Sorry about that, guys. Get you back here. Still 0-0 here as we end the first period. No score. Paluda Wilson, Angel Huizar here at 215 pounds. So Wilson will start bottom. Huizar on top here to start the second period. We're underway. Right in front of us. Huizar's doing a good job staying on top, following, tracking. There goes Wilson. Looks like maybe you want to get one, not two here. And one escape. The ref awarded the one escape. Right call, nice call. Minute 21 left here, second period. 1-0 Wilson over Huizar. Angel Huizar's a junior, Granger High School. Wilson in deep on a double, nice. A lot of Bonnie Lake fans here. Oh, and then the girls' mat, we got a head and arm. So Wilson with a 4-0 lead, 40 seconds left in the second period. Comfortable lead, especially at 215 pounds. And we got a stall warning on bottom. Oh, it's a Granby attempt by Huizar. And now we got a Peterson attempt by Huizar. He's pulling out all the tricks right now. Looking for some, oh, he's gonna keep cranking this, he might get it. He doesn't want to expose his back though and give up near fall. Short time, 6 seconds to go. Wilson hangs on top, rides him out. Headed to the third period. Coaches from Bonnie Lake are saying, look at him, he's tired. I always thought it was funny when my coaches were saying that to me when I was tired myself. It's like, I know. Third period, we got to leave it all out here. Huizar's got to. look for something to get his hips up. He's flattened out completely by Paluta Wilson. Oh, a cradle attempt. And be careful here if you're Wilson. You don't want to force anything. You got a nice lead. Front headlock position. Now he's got the cradle locked up. We could see something here. You gotta don't risk it too much. You got a 4-point lead, but looks like he's gonna be able to crank this over. There he goes. Maybe get that head in the side there, but Huizar's doing a good job fighting and staying bellied out right here. Especially on a near side cradle. There it goes. I think you might be able to turn. No. Trying to dig that head in the side now, Wilson is, and he's got him. I think he's got, oh, still no back points. Huizar, he's got a Gumby down there. Making it tough on Wilson to execute this cradle, but if you're Wilson, you just kind of hang on to this thing, right? And even if you can't turn him, you're still in a... Anyhow, he's just got him crunched. Huizar's knees in his own face. Now he's got him turned. Looks like we're gonna get a 1 count maybe? Just a 1 count. No near fall. 9 seconds to go. Granby attempt by Huizar. He's leaving it all out there. Gonna be a little too late as Wilson hangs on with his headgear over his eyes to win the Pac Coast Championships. At 215 pounds, Paluta Wilson over Angel Huizar from Granger. So if you guys understand the rhythm now here, we're going to go back down to 113 pounds. So 113 pounds. We have, I believe we got a couple, no, we got Nainoa Albesso from Emerald Ridge. He's had a really great tournament so far, state runner-up last season. Against a gentleman from Pendleton here. And we'll get that scoreboard updated for you here in just a second. So it's going to be Hank Roy out of Pendleton High School in Pendleton, Oregon, up there in the northeast corner of Oregon. I know Albesso in deep on a shot already here. Still no score, minute 16 left here to go in the first period. Albesso is a sophomore out of Emerald Ridge High School. Outside single attempt for Albesso. He's in deep on it. Looks like he's trying to hook an ankle here. Looks like he's in a good, comfortable position to get some points here. He's got the leg hooked. Still has no points here. It's still 0-0. Albesso finally gets the 3. The ref awards him the points, and looks like Roy's bailing out there and bellying out and trying to work for an escape here with 25 seconds left here to go. 15 here to go. Albesso with a 3-0 lead. Looking for a tilt. Gets a little bonus points here at the end. He's probably not going to get it. like I said, El Beso had a really quality win earlier. He's had some tough losses this year to Crew Williamson from Curtis, just kind of bumped him down the rankings a little bit, even being a state finalist last year at 106 pounds. But now he's down to 113, and he's starting to string some wins together and beat Elijah Governor earlier in the tournament, and then had a nice win over Adam Bailey from Graham Kapowson in the semis. And then Hank Roy, the 6-5 decision over Dylan Sternod from South Kitsap. So two quality wrestlers going out of here in the finals, obviously. We're here in the second period, 3-0. Besso's doing a good job of finding his way out here. And those girls are showing a lot of good action over there. Oh, big reversal. Again, if you guys want to go to the girls, you can always check them out on our YouTube, on our other live stream. One minute to go here, second period. .30 seconds left to go. As Roy's looking for a little Turk attempt here. Still managing to stay on top. With another 2-minute ride on top. He's got an armbar in now. Looks like it might be an illegal armbar there. It kind of just slipped on him. So 13 seconds left. Hank Roy's from Pendleton, Oregon. Not too far away from our friends in Hermiston. A wonderful job riding by Hank Roy in this period. He's keeping the match close as we head to the third. If you guys can see the crowd that's kind of behind the mat here, it's like that all the way around us, 360 degrees. It's actually really cool. The stands are packed. It was funny. They moved everybody out towards one end of the event center to set all this up, and they had them gated off. As I was saying, sorry I got interrupted there. We've had all the people were gated off on one end of the event center here, and then as soon as they gave them the green light, it was insane. Everybody was running over each other. It was kind of a dangerous scene, to be honest, for a second there, but everybody made it over here safely. But everybody wanted to get a good seat for Pac Coast Finals here, so I get it. This is high-level wrestling. Ankle pick attempt for Roy there, unsuccessful. He's obviously looking for something. 35 seconds left to go. He's got to get at least takedown and turn or takedown and cut. Four is not the number that you want here. And that was 1 point awarded for Roy, which could could be costly for El Beso if he gives up the takedown here. So stall warning was given. And Roy gets a point on the stall warning, but still only 10 seconds left to go. El Beso still hanging on to a leg. A lot of times they call you stalling on that, even though you shot and you're just hanging on. A little funk attempt for Roy. Not going to be enough as Nainoa Albeso back on top here at the Pac Coast Championships. Champion at 113 pounds over Hank Roy at Pendleton. All right, now we got Cannon Frechette from Camas, #1 ranked 4A wrestler versus Mason Darvell from Castle Rock. At 190 pounds now here. Just getting underway here in the first period. Mason Darvell ranked #1 in 1A. He's a senior. Cannon Frechette's a junior. Cannon Frechette, one of those dark horses. I don't know if I would even call him a dark horse at this point. Fargo All-American. Just battled some injuries early in his high school career, but really on a tear right now. When he's healthy, he can beat anybody. And he's in deep on a shot. Looks like he's going to come out with a takedown right here, up 3-0. So 1 minute left to go here, first period. We're at 190 pounds, Pac Coast Finals. The girls have had some incredible matches over there. We're starting off a little bit slow here with the boys, but a lot of wrestling left. Thank you for joining us. Make sure to give us a like and a subscribe, all that good jazz. And also, we have our QR code for Venmo. If you guys are so gracious enough to donate to us, that would help us out a lot. Maybe if you donated to us, we wouldn't have missed the 285-pound final. No, I'm just kidding. That wasn't our fault. Darvell working his way back up to his feet with a Granby attempt going out of bounds. Good tracking by Frechette. Little seatbelt action there for Frechette to keep Darvell down. 15 seconds to go. Looks like Darvell's trying to flee the mat a little bit here. Yeah, technical violation. Yeah, that's the right call. So 1 point for Frechette after the technical violation will make it 4-0. I get it, man. You're trying to reset, but a little too obvious there for the referee to let that go. And that is the end of the first period. 4-0 lead for Cannon Frechette for Camas High School. Ranked #1 in 4A versus Mason Darvell, Castle Rock. Ranked #1 in 1A. Castle Rock obviously has a really great program. A lot of highly ranked wrestlers in the 1A division. Looking for a team title this year. Kason Hamilton with a big win over Cesara Palama earlier this tournament. Wow, looked like he might have toe toe drug there. Hard to see with the ref in the way, but looks like we're going to have a little conference here. Mr. Real Ref Andy Eichley talking about it with our referee here, but neutral, no points. Getting a count here right in front of us. What a tilt attempt there as we go out of bounds. 4-point near fall for Cannon Frechette. Really, really nice tilt there. Spencer Cadillac helping me out with the camera here. It's getting a little wobbly on us, so now we're good to go as Cannon Frechette gets a pin. Dominating fashion over Mason Darvell of Castle Rock, and Cannon Frechette again, like I said, he's on a roll. Really, really impressive performance from Frechette there. Dominating win, up 11-0 and gets the fall. At 190 pounds, so Pac Coast champ, Cannon Frechette, Camas High School. You'll be seeing his teammate Simon Gerald at 175 pounds here. Looks like it'll probably be no longer in the hole, but on deck now. And we move to 120 pounds. Roberto Rivera Jesus from Black Hills High School, state runner-up last year. I think he ran into Neri Rivas from Ording in the finals at the Tacoma Dome last year at 106 pounds, and going up against a wrestler from North Bend High School, Mr. Pruitt. North Bend, not the North Bend that you would think it is. This is the North Bend in Bend, Oregon. Central Oregon wrestler. And we're just waiting on the ladies to finish out their match. Looks like we're still wrestling over there. They're a minute left in the third period over on our girls' mat. If you guys want to go watch that stream, you can go check out that stream on our YouTube. Marquise Ford is on the call with that one, and I think the ladies are outdoing the boys right now in terms of exciting matches. Crowd has really been in my ear. To my right here. Again, we're still waiting on the ladies. They're at 170 pounds. "15 seconds left to go in the third period over there on the ladies' mat. Boys are all wrapped up there on their mat. Looks like a gal from St. Helens, Oregon, getting the victory over Barr from Union. So we're going to get back going here on the boys' mat. Again, we got Roberto Rivera Jesus from Black Hills, state runner-up last year at 106 pounds, up to 120 this year. I thought he was a really big 106-pounder last year, so it kind of checks out. He's still wearing the singlet with his 106-pound weight on the back, which is kind of awesome. Maybe he's still planning on going down. All right, we're underway here. Matter Pruitt from North Bend, Oregon. Both wrestlers just kind of feeling each other out. Got referee Timmy Douglas right in front of us here. Shout out to all the referees here. Oh, we got a Timmy Douglas, Andy Eichley combo going on right now, which is fantastic. Both really high-level referees in the state here. Not having to do much in terms of reffing right now. They're looking a little bored here at 120 pounds. No score here in the first period with just 15 seconds left to go. Got a little scramble here. What do we got? A short time. No points awarded. And Pruitt will defer to Rivera Jesus. Rivera Jesus picks bottom here to start the second period. No score. And we get an escape for Roberto Rivera Jesus. He takes a 1-0 lead. And again, if you're just joining us, we're here at the Pac Coast Finals. Here at 120 pounds. Still just not a lot of trying anything on our feet here. Some of these shot attempts are, kind of half shots, So. You gotta see these guys open it up. There we go. Rivera Jesus in deep on an outside single. Pruitt's doing a good job defending, keeping that head in the middle. Might turn into a stalemate. We'll see what the real ref does here. Maybe, yep, stalemate. I would have called that sooner, but that's just me. So just 1-0 score here still. Second period, 25 seconds left to go. Rivera Jesus, ranked number 2 in 2A out of Black Hills High School. Black Hills in the outskirts of Olympia, not too far from here. We got a little scramble there at the end, but time runs out as we head to the third period, and I think we know where Pruitt's going to go. Yep, he's going to go bottom, try to get his point. Great match going on over on the girls' side. Audrey Lessengrav and Genesis Guerrero. Uh-oh, we got a compromised position here for Rivera Jesus as it turns into a scramble, but luckily no more points were given up, but we're back on our feet and it's 1-1. So Pruitt from North Bend, Oregon ties it up. A little over a minute left to go here. Oh, big shot attempt here for Pruitt, and he's got him. Oh, wow, almost got some back points there as well, but wonderful takedown attempt for Pruitt as he takes a 4-1 lead. Big takedown here late in the match. So 4-1 now for Pruitt of North Bend, Oregon, over Rivera Jesus from Black Hills. Escape here for Rivera Jesus is on his feet, looking for like a standing switch, but oh, a tilt attempt here for Pruitt. Looks like he's going to get some back points. It's like a real ref. Andy Eichley's holding those points, and he's going to award him 4. Huge near fall late in the match. 8-1 lead. 10 seconds to go. Pruitt sealing the deal here at 120 pounds. Big time scoring at the end to seal the deal. So there we have it. 120-pound champion Ryder Pruitt from North Bend, Oregon, gets it done over Roberto Rivera Jesus. And over on the girls, freshman Audrey Lessengrav. It's a big-time win for the center. Now we get 175 pounds. We got Simon Jarrell, number 1 ranked wrestler in 4A right now. Big win at Tri-State over Dwayne Leslie, I believe, from Meade. Camus goes to all the tough stuff. One of the top 10 teams in the 4A division, and Simon Jarrell, a leader of that. Senior. So we'll have another Oregon wrestler here, this time from North Salem. So got Maximus Rodriguez taking the green anklet. Simon Jarrell in the red anklet. Both wrestlers wearing the red and black. And now Timmy Douglas gets to be our head ref. Nice little arm drag attempt by Rodriguez there. that 2-on-1, looking for an ankle there for Gerald, but doesn't get it. Nice underhook for Simon there. Doesn't feel like using it. Looks like they're going to break some ties here and just feeling each other out. That's kind of how it usually goes in the finals first period. But arm drag attempt for Gerald. Tries to get in deep on a double. Deep outside single for Gerald right here. Still can't get the three. Now he gets it there. The ref was in the way. I couldn't really see much there, but kind of circled around the back and ends up getting his points. Nice job by Simon Gerald, Camas High School, wrestling against Maximus Rodriguez from North Salem, Oregon. Actually not too far from here if you think about it. We're not too far from the border, so you might have a shorter drive home than I have. We're looking for a half. Oh, doesn't get it. But Gerald is the aggressor right now and gets a 3-0 lead as we wind down the first period, head into period number 2. And I'm just finally looking at the comments, you guys. Sorry, it's been a kind of a whirlwind of a day trying to set all this up without your boy WWN Matt there in the chat. He's like our production guy pretty much, so I had to have him on speed dial today, but it looks like he's chatting all over the place in there with you guys, and just appreciate you guys giving us some love, and feel free to give Matt, you know, all the criticism he deserves on 3A rankings if it's warranted. So another same position there for Gerald. He gets the outside single, climbs the body, good technique, gets another 3 points. And then we're going to get a locking hands. Not something you see in the finals very much. Gerald's looking over at his coach and saying, what are you talking about? So Mr. Timmy Douglas is going to go have a conversation with the head coach from Camas, who we got introduced to at Hammerhead last weekend. He's got some great cauliflower ear. Probably knows what he's talking about. Ears like that. Nonetheless, 6-1 lead here still for Gerald. It's a little Granby attempt for Rodriguez, doesn't prove to be successful. And now we're neutral, so 6-2. Rodriguez hanging in there. He's got some good motion on his feet, a lot of fakes here coming. Obviously a position for Rodriguez where he wants to tighten this up before the third period. You don't want to be down 4 in the third. This is what you call a 2-possession game here. Takedown isn't going to tie it up, so Rodriguez has to open it up and try and score some points here. 30 seconds left to go here in the second period. And Gerald's opening it up a little bit here too, so showing some more motion and some shots. Seconds left to see if the wrestlers try something here. Probably not. 4 seconds left to go. Outside single attempt for Gerald for one more. See if he can get it on the side. Doesn't get it. So now it is Red's choice. So choice goes to Gerald from Camas. And he picks bottom. Tend to agree with that. 4-point lead. Don't necessarily want to stall when you're down here, but Probably burn some clock if you stay in some good position here. Great explosion off bottom there for Gerald. Now he's got a front quarter, cranking it hard right there. I can see him getting this, and he's getting them. Yep, he's going to switch to a reverse half right here. He's got Rodriguez on his back. Looking for the fall, doesn't get it, but he is going to get at least 4 near fall to make this a commanding 12-2 lead. Almost like a butcher attempt here for Gerald as well, and he gets back around. So 12-2 now for Simon Gerald, Camas High School. Just right down the road from us here as well. A lot of Southwest Washington schools here, well represented. Duck under attempt for Rodriguez. Good re-attack here for Gerald, looking for a little bit of head in the hole. Gets another 3. 15-3 now. Starting to, oh, and we got a little wing down hip over. I was just talking about that with my friend Marquise Ford here earlier. Kind of one of those newer moves. Really, really good technique there from Rodriguez to get a reversal, make it 15-5. But I think if you're Rodriguez, you're looking to pin right here. He's got an armbar locked up as well, though, so we'll see what happens here. You got to go for it. Gerald's getting his hips up, but got to respect the effort here from Rodriguez. As Gerald Granby's out of it and just kind of piles on the score here a little bit even more. 17-5, 10 seconds left to go. Third period, and you want to stay in bounds if you're Gerald. You're going out of bounds. 4 seconds left. I kind of like this Rodriguez wrestler. He didn't give up. I think that late arm bar just couldn't get in the right position, but he was close. I mean, that's showing some heart and scoring some points after being down in a pretty big hole towards the end of the match, and even trying to Granby out right now as well. So your champion at 175 pounds, Simon Gerald, #1 ranked 4A wrestler from Camas High School. He's your Pac Coast champion. There's the Gnarl Scoots double thumbs up. I'd love to see that. All right. So the girls are all wrapped up. They're moving on to their next weight class. We're moving on to our next weight class. Try to get these names entered here for you guys as we go to 126 pounds. Got Michael Bustos having a really great tournament. Freshman, #7 ranked in 1A versus Caleb Enoch in Clackamas. Clackamas, Oregon, that is. Just over the border here. Got Olivia Myers from Goldendale over there on the girls' mat. If you guys want to go join Marquise Ford, you're welcome to go do that. Go give him some love. Go watch the ladies. Give them some love. A little Oregon-Washington battle here. Bustos from Wapato, a freshman. He's got a bright future, obviously, here at freshman in the finals at Pac Coast. Really impressive. Usually you see the freshmen doing it at some of the lighter weights, 106, 113 pounds. Doing it at 126 pounds, that's a big deal. So. Double attempt by Bustos. Good re-attack there for Enoch. Outside single for Bustos, no go. Both wrestlers trying to climb the tree right here is what you call it. Looking for wrists, looking for elbows. Nice snap to a shot there. Didn't get both arms free, though, for Bustos, but... Again, if you're just joining us, Caleb Enoch out of Clackamas, Oregon, which is just over the border. Pretty sure you guys are all aware of Clackamas Community College. They have a great program there in Oregon. Some of our lovely Washington wrestlers attending that school and continuing their college career in Clackamas. You'd like to think that a lot of these wrestlers that are just, you know, right down the road from even a JC are getting, you know, some attempts to get in that room and work out with some of the college guys and the college coaches. Bustos doing a good job tracking here. Enoch, the second Granby attempt, he's looking for a Peterson here. Now he gets on top. So reversal for Enoch. And it looks like the girls just wrapped up theirs early, so if you're joining us back over here from the girls' side, welcome. We got Caleb Enoch from Clackamas High School with a 2-0 lead over Michael Bustos from Wapato. Michael Bustos is a freshman, ranked number 7 in 1A right now. In the finals at Pac Coast at 126 pounds. Also looking for a Peterson himself. Granby. Ankle. Elevates the ankle. High hip swing right here. Now he's looking like he's maybe getting some near fall here. It looks like he's in control. And then Enoch gets back on top. So a couple reversals there makes it 4-2 Enoch. And now Enoch's looking for a cheap tilt, and it's locked up tight. I can tell that it is locked up tight. So 4 points near fall awarded for Enoch there. 8-2 lead. He's got another one. Doing a good job of hooking that leg with his ankle. Stepping through. Look at this chain wrestling here from Enoch. Really good job. Starting to pull away. 12-2 lead here for Caleb Enoch from Clackamas, Oregon. That's just crazy with the rules nowadays. You can score a lot of points really quick. 4-point near falls, 3-point takedowns, another cheap tilt. I think he knows what's happening here. This looks like a little bit of Dom Tom versus Aiden Larson action here. It's just another 4-point near fall. So 16-2, Enoch scores 12 points very quickly right there. Takes a 14-point lead. And neutral is the choice. So takedown will seal the deal here for Caleb Enoch from Clackamas, Oregon. Obviously, Michael Bustos is not going to go lightly here. Had such a great tournament so far. Now he's deep in on a shot. Gets around, gets his 3. Nice work there for Michael Bustos. Showing some heart here. He's got and now coaches are telling him to cut him, so we're going to be looking for lots of takedowns. Now Enoch's in deep on a shot, trying to get it on the sideline or on the mat side here. Doesn't get it, but 17-5 lead, 12-point lead for Caleb Enoch of Clackamas. Just like an interesting stance here from Enoch, kind of very narrow, head's kind of down, doesn't look great, but he scores. He's already shown that he can score on his feet. Obviously the tilts are what has really got him here to this point, but fakes and fakes and fakes, and now Bustos is deep in on a shot. Still fighting here. 45 seconds left here in the third period. Gets another 3. Coaches are telling him to cut him again, so this is going to be a lot of takedowns that Bustos is going to need here. late in the match with 35 seconds left to go. As we got a potentially dangerous call here. Enoch will go back down. And now you're probably looking at the ref putting both hands up. Yep, going neutral here. Another cut, so 10-point lead. Slowly but surely poking away at it. Plenty of energy for Busto still here to get a couple more takedowns, but down to 25 seconds left. You're probably thinking Hail Mary here, some type of takedown to a turn or headlock or something. 15 seconds left. Five seconds left. Gotta love the heart from Busto. Still working, still trying. But Caleb Enoch gets the win for Clackamas, Oregon. Gets a little silly with the anklet. I don't think I've ever seen that one before, but nice work there from Caleb Enoch, Clackamas, Oregon, Pac Coast champion at 126 pounds. So 165 pounds now. We are heading to an interesting matchup here. Raul Sanchez, ranked number 2 in 1A, a senior. Been in and around the 1A scene for a long time. Very well-respected wrestler in 1A for Wapato. Going against an unranked wrestler here, Gabriel Franco, out of Ording. All know who the Ording Cardinals are, and on top of the team rankings in 2A, and by a wide margin, mind you, and probably are going to get some more team points awarded to them at the 2A level with this performance here by Gabriel Franco, who likely will be ranked after this tournament, getting to the finals here. But it's going to be one of those things where, you know, even some of the twos on these teams that are just so deep are getting constantly better wrestling with the competition that they have in the room on a daily basis. Like at 165 pounds. A nice flyby attempt there from Raul Sanchez. It doesn't get any points, but that was slick. Again, Gabriel Franco, Ording High School, unranked, but nice high C attempt from Gabriel Franco. Raul Sanchez with the roll through. So no points. And front headlock Sanchez is here as we go to the sideline. And we got a stalling on red. Looked like he might have been, I guess he wouldn't say flee in the mat, but not working towards improving his position. Gosh, that was a high C attempt by Franco is just one of those that you just hate to see not finished. Got it so deep. Another kind of deep shot from Franco. I'm liking what I'm seeing out of this kid right now. And if you're just joining us, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the way that or how the tournament is being ran here in finals is the format that I kind of like, as Sanchez doesn't get the takedown here in the end of the first period. We're working our way towards the middle, so we started at 285 pounds for the boys and then went to 106 pounds for the boys and then 215 for the boys and so forth. So we're working our way towards the middle, which is really going to set up for a lot of exciting matches. You see a little rematch of Andrew Flores versus Jonas DeRochers, and it sounds like Mason DeRochers at 144 pounds is going to have pretty tough competition from a wrestler from Oregon. So stay tuned for that. We got lots of really, really fun matches coming up here soon. Still no score here. Gabriel Franco, Ording High School. Ording did not bring their whole team here today. I think what I heard is that Coach Coleman was having some of their guys who have been traveling to Tri-State and Colorado, and a lot of those places were probably pretty tired from all the travel and all the wrestling, and match count was probably getting a little bit high too. So Dakota Anderson is here. You'll see him soon. And then Gabriel Franco here for the Cardinals here in the finals. Raul Sanchez in a front headlock, looking for a little head in the hole attempt, and I think he's got his toe in. We're going to give him 3, the ref says. I like that call, and then he lifted his toe up, and then they went out of bounds. That's a great call. Yep. The ref's explaining it to Mr. Sanchez there. Yeah, I tend to agree with that call. It looked like he got the 3 with the toe in, and then the toe elevated up off the mat, which would put all points of contact out of bounds. So 3-point takedown, Raul Sanchez of Wapato puts him up 4-0 against Gabriel Franco from Ording. Granby attempt, Franco creating some space, elevating the ankle, trying to do a little bit of a sit out, but looks like Sanchez is going to climb the body here, and now in really good position with 20 seconds left here in the second period. Sanchez up 4-0. Number 2 ranked wrestler in the 1A division at 165 pounds. Did a good job tracking as the clock winds down here to 0, and we are headed to the third period. Raul Sanchez the third with a 4-0 lead. Franco on bottom to start. Needs an escape, needs a takedown to tie this thing up. Looks like Sanchez has got a pretty deep armbar and a cross wrist. And now he's got a leg right in. Look at a Turk hit here. A little bit too high though. Might need a power half. Yep, we got the power half in, but just a little too high. Franco's got to start getting his hips high here if you can, but looks like Sanchez is getting a little bit of near fall here as he secures that leg ride. Double boots in, fully extended. Really good job by Sanchez here on top. We're getting, 4-point near fall there, so 8-0 lead for Raul Sanchez. And now he's got another turn here. He's sinking that half. A really, really good technique here on top for Raul Sanchez. Great leg riding technique, but still looking for a fall. Not quite getting it here. If we had our roam cam here today, we would be able to see a different angle of this here, but it looks like he's just got to get a little heavy there, and he gets it. Pac Coast champion, Raul Sanchez, the third of Wapato High School.
Hello? What's going on?
All right, and we are headed to a very highly anticipated matchup here. Jonas DeRochers versus Andrew Flores. Rematch of the semifinals at Hammerhead. Thought it was going to be a little bit closer at Hammerhead. I don't think Andrew Flores really got started there. Jonas just really put together a string of unbelievable technique. And but both back here in the finals now at an incredible tournament, deep tournament. And so here we go. We got Jonas DeRochers, Ridgefield High School, ranked number 1 in 2A versus Andrew Flores, ranked number 1 in B. Both have state titles under their belts. Andrew Flores wants to get off to a better start here this time. And so far, so good. We're already improving from last match here for Andrew Flores, but 0-0 score here. You'd like to think that Flores went back and watched that match and corrected some of those mistakes. Obviously, we know how good Jonas DeRochers is as a wrestler on his feet, those knee pull singles that he likes to do. And look at like a knee pull single himself here for Flores, and trying to stay in a decent position here, but DeRochers here deep in on a shot, and he's got the leg hooked here on the side. He's just got to pop that knee over his head, and he might be able to secure this takedown. We'll see what happens here. Could turn into a stalemate or out of bounds here. Probably be best case scenario for Flores of Granger after giving up a pretty deep leg there, but still no score, 0-0. So Jonas has to adjust the headgear. Now it looks like he needs a new one. So looking around in the crowd, seeing if anybody else has a spare headgear here. This is funny. They're actually looking up in the stands here for headgear, and one gets tossed down here. So still got the Ridgefield orange on it, but not the headgear that you see a DeRochers brother wear typically. Oh, he gets a one back. He gets, all right, we're not changing. What do you call those, Max? What was called? Not tornadoes, but somebody in the chat, give me the name of the DeRochers headgear that they wear. He threw those Cliff Keen ones aside like they were garbage. That was funny. Yeah, Matt says, where's Mason's? That's probably the ones that he got. I don't know where Mason was to start there, but probably going to have to give him back after the match. Oh, nice little high C attempt there for Flores, but that's re-attack from DeRochers in deep on a shot as Flores is kind of fleeing the mat a little bit. You hear some people in the crowd telling them, saying stalling or. Yeah, we did get a 1 point there, technical violation on Flores and then another deep shot here for DeRochers, looking for points here at the buzzer, but time, so nothing there. 1-0 after the technical violation of fleeing the mat there for DeRochers. So Flores down, DeRochers on top. Right, action right in front of us here now. Scramble, scramble, scramble. We got, oh my, little go behind attempt here for Flores, but still keeping a knee in, looking for a chin whip. Doesn't get it, out of bounds. Good wrestling from both wrestlers there. Flores with the escape. ties it up 1-1. Minute 30, second period. Nice shot attempt. I just really love what I'm seeing out of Andrew Flores here so far. Not only is he, way more in the match than the last time that they've wrestled, but getting in deep on some legs and, a little misdirection attempt there for Flores, but doesn't get it. This is some really, really fun wrestling. Both these guys just on their feet have just incredible technique and very light on their feet, very quick. A lot of deep shots from both wrestlers here to start already. Good defense here from Flores. And now looks like he's feeding him that leg a little bit too much for my liking, but he's looking for a switch. And Jonas doing a good job just keeping his hips down right there and not allowing it. And it looks like he might just be able to get behind, keeping those hips down, elevating the ankle. Scramble, scramble, scramble. It's like, wow, this is really close. He's got his ankle over there, but he's got two ankles. Now he gets the three. Wow. Good edge wrestling there from Jonas DeRocher, getting a huge takedown with 7 seconds left in the second period. Takes a 4-1 lead. Got a caution on Mr. Jonas DeRocher. And Flores looking to peel Granby. Not enough time, but we head to the third period. Still a very close match. Jonas picks bottom. The Granger coach, I don't know, telling him what to do over there. It looked like he telling Flores to do something out of his back pocket. We'll see what the game plan is here for Flores on top, down 3. Looks like he's trying to get a boot in. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, it looks like he's trying to get a leg ride. We just saw this from Raul Sanchez, a really wonderful leg ride that he had going in that last match. And I haven't seen a lot of leg rides this year. Anybody really executing them as well as you kind of see like a little more on the college level. But Andrew's going for it right here. We'll see if he can get a boot in deep and power half it. Yeah, that's what the Granger coaches are calling for it over there. He really wants to crank this power half. You got to get him flattened out first. Now Jonas is in the more of like a sit-out position. Now looks like he's taking his face. He might be able to get some near fall here. He's got double boots in. So down to a minute left. Stalemate. I don't love that call. It's like, I think Flores is still working and looking for something. Now he's got to start over. So, and you can see the coaches for Granger are saying, hey, like if we don't get something soon, we got to cut him. And then they just make the call. They're going to cut him. So 5-1 lead for Jonas DeRocher. We got to get a couple takedowns here. Nice fake for Flores. A lot of backing up from Jonas. He might get a stall warning here. You just got to keep pressing. You got to keep going forward if you're Andrew Flores right here. Ankle pick attempt. Go behind attempt for Jonas DeRocher. He's hanging. Neutral. No points. That was close. Very, very close. Good edge wrestling there from both wrestlers. Off the whistle attempt. There's that single that we've seen from Jonas DeRocher there, and he's deep on it. He's got a treetop trip. Granby attempt. 3 for Jonas DeRocher, taking a commanding lead here late in the third period. Just a wonderful, wonderful shot there from Jonas DeRocher to take a 7-point lead. 10 seconds to go. Andrew Flores down by 7, 10 seconds to go, and just really got to come out here and just try something. Big old Granby, something, anything you got. Reach back, look for a head and arm, try Peterson, something, anything you got right here. Try to throw it. And just ran out of time, but really, really good match from both wrestlers there, and showing some love for each other, and got some high-level wrestling, folks. And Jonas DeRochers wins the Pac-12, the Pac Coast Championships. Here at 132 pounds. Well done from both wrestlers. Really, really great match. Love to see it. And now we're going to move on to 157 pounds. We got Andrew Gray out of Battleground High School. Going up against Titus Rodella from Jefferson High School in Oregon. Jefferson High School, really storied wrestling program. I think of Norman Richmond and some of these wrestlers that come out of there. As Titus Rodella going up against Andrew Gray, who's ranked number 3 in 4A right now. Had some good state runs in his career so far. And a 3-point takedown for Titus Rodella. Andrew Gray's still just a junior. Got a couple podium finishes on his resume here so far in his career. Early takedown here for Titus Rodella, Jefferson High School in Oregon. And he's got like a deep kind of cross leg right in. Kind of jumps out of it. So 1 minute left here in the first period, halfway through. 3-0 lead for Titus Rodella. It's cool to see a lot of these Southwest Washington wrestlers here in the finals. Obviously, there's a ton of school. A nice low single attempt here from Andrew Gray. Trying to peek out the back. And now he's got a treetop. He's got to keep this in balance. Pull him in there. There you go. He can't get it. Oh, just a nice pancake attempt from Rodella. Saw that already once this match. Just an interesting style. Just got to be careful with him. Any position that you're in. So now 6-1, Rodella. And that'll do it for the first period. 6-2, Rodella over Andrew Gray. Rodella out of Jefferson High School in Oregon, just in the Portland area. And Andrew Gray from Battleground High School. Starting neutral here in the second period. Another good shot attempt here from Gray, in deep on a leg. Just kind of a weird position here. Trying to like almost look to like finish it with a Peterson, but Rodella's staying in good position here to get another 3 on the edge. It's like he's turning Andrew Gray's really good deep shots into his own points. So I shoot, I score. You shoot, I score. Everybody's favorite saying. So 9-2. We got a little tight waist, maybe tilt attempt here coming from Rodella. Tripod stand-up attempt here for Gray, looking to switch it. Doesn't get it. One minute to go here, second period. Titus Rodella from Jefferson High School in Oregon. Iowa ride here on top. Commanding 7-point lead. Another switch attempt from a long leg there for Andrew Gray. So doesn't get it, but 15 seconds left to go. Looks like Rodella's probably just going to ride him out here and take his 7-point lead here into the third period. Maybe not. We've got Andrew Gray on his feet now here. 2, 1, and time. So Green starts on bottom. Rodella starts on bottom. Andrew Gray on top. Down by 7. We'll be looking for a turn to start. We got a caution on Rodella. I'm not sure what that was for, but leg right attempt, spladle attempt here for Andrew Gray, looking for the inside arm there. Not enough forward pressure though, as Rodella makes his way back up to his feet, and really just got a hip over here for Andrew Gray. But Rodella looks like he's in a stable position here with that hand posted out. Doesn't really have to do much, and it'll turn into a stalemate. But I like the idea there from Andrew Gray. It's just not enough forward pressure to get him to turn. So another leg right attempt here. Now we're going to try to power half it, both boots in. Some good technique here. He's got to flatten him out. That's Rodella just showing his strength there with 2 boots in, but no, Andrew Gray breaks him down. Now he's got 2 legs in. He's got to flatten him out here. Rodella is just really, really stout and just hard to turn. I mean, you got both boots in and guy cranking on the back of your neck, but he ain't budging. Another spladle attempt. Still just not enough forward pressure for Andrew Gray here as Rodella goes back up to a tripod. And yeah, he can kind of just hang out right here, and it's likely going to go to another stalemate. Rodella just being smart, but also showing really good defense in the leg rides that Andrew Gray's attempting here. And Andrew Gray down 7 points with 35 seconds left. It's almost like, do you go feet here? Do you want to try it one more time? What do you do? Coaches aren't saying anything. Looks like we're going to go staying on top. Okay. Looking for double boots again. He's got a treetop. He can catch him on his back. It doesn't do it. Rodella's just doing a good job of being smart about the match right here. Up 7 points now, just 13 seconds left to go. It's good IQ from Titus Rodella. And we wind down, and Titus Rodella is your Pac Coast champion at 157 pounds from Jefferson High School in Portland, Oregon. Good try by Andrew Gray, making it all the way to the finals and showing good heart at the end, looking for some leg rides, but which is a little too late. And Titus Rodella is your champion at 157 pounds. Should be a fun one here. We got Brennan Williams of South Kitsap at 138 pounds, and Easton Byland, freshman from Enumclaw. He joined us at Hammerhead. We had Brennan Williams show off really great performance in the finals there. Hammerhead champion, senior from South Kitsap High School, ranked in the top 5 in 4A, multiple-time state podium placer. And then you got a freshman, Easton Byland, who's had a really awesome tournament, really deep class here at 138 pounds. Nice slide-by attempt from, or elbow pass attempt, if you will, from Brennan Williams. Yeah, so these are the last 3 matches. We'll head to 150 pounds after this one, and then back down to 144 pounds for our final match here with the boys. And if you would like, you can head over to the girls' live stream. They are wrestling over on our other mat. Marquise Ford is on the call for that one. Looks like we got a little rematch with Eden Hornby versus Lillian Hulgard. Hulgard with a 3-0 lead over there. So no score here for the boys here at 138 pounds. Again, this is Easton Byland from Enumclaw High School freshman versus Brennan Williams, South Kitsap senior. So senior versus freshman. And Easton he looks really big at 138 pounds. These look like wrestlers in 2 different weight classes to me, but front headlock here for Brendan Williams, but still no score. 17 seconds left. And a shot attempt from Williams right on the edge here with 3 seconds left. Byland with a good defense in the split right there, showing some good flexibility. So no score as we enter the second period. Green's choice. So Byland chooses bottom to start in the second period here. And Brennan Williams has got a little bit of tape on his nose that just came off, and so he's got to come over here and retape it. And he's looking for a trainer. We're not finding one. There we go. He's got to go to the other side. We moved the trainer spot, so. Yeah, he wanted the broadcast here to help him with his tape on his nose, but unfortunately we don't have any. But we do have some tape, but it's not the kind of tape that he wants. Yeah. And if you head over to the girls' live stream, it's Eden Hornby versus Lillian Hulgard. Hulgard with a 7-0 lead. And we're getting back underway here as we stop the blood time, and we are back. Second period underway here, 138-pound final. Easton Byland from Enumclaw. Some high-flying action with the girls over there. Looking pretty exciting. Ours is not as exciting, 0-0. But and like Williams is just trying to hang on here on the edge of the mat, and Byland's just giving him heck, and it's gonna go out of bounds. So we start fresh. Byland back down. And looks like Lillian Hulgard gets a pin over there over Eden Hornby, avenging a loss from earlier this season. So still no score. We are down to a minute left here in the second period. Brendan Williams, South Kitsap High School, couple-time podium finisher, senior versus a freshman, Easton Byland from Enumclaw High School. Sister Tatum Byland ranked very highly, kind of in and out of the national rankings for the girls at Enumclaw. So runs in the family. Enumclaw Bylands, we're doing a good job over there. If you're a freshman in the finals at 138 pounds, you're doing some really great things. It's like Williams is trying to get a couple legs in here. It's like the ref almost called a stalemate there. Now he does. So starting fresh again, 36 seconds left to go. Brendan Williams no longer needing the tape on his nose, so. Hopefully no more blood time will be going on here. We go to the sideline. Huge lift and return there for Brennan Williams. No slam. Good call. So just 15 seconds left. Brennan Williams got a little bit of like an arm bar in right now, but probably just going to try and ride out the clock here and secure the 2-minute ride out. And should be a pretty obvious call here for Brennan Williams. He's going to go down with a 0-0 score heading into the third period. So it's Byland's turn to see if he can do a 2-minute ride, but plenty of wrestling left to be had here in the third period. It's just getting underway here. 2 minutes starting now. And after this match, it'll be our last one of the night for the. Oh, I'm sorry, we're gonna head to 150 pounds after this, and then we'll jump to 144. So 2 matches following this one. And Byland's doing a good job. Already 30 seconds in here and hasn't given anything up. Now he's got a Merkel in, but it looks like it's slipping, and that's, he's rolling through with it, but just doesn't get it. Good try there from Byland, but Williams stays in good position and gets on top of the 2 reversal. Huge points here late in the match with only a minute left to go, and he dumps him back down. So Williams showed that he can ride him out for 2 minutes. He just needs to do it for another 58 seconds here and come away with a 2-0 victory. Granby attempt from Byland trying to create some space. Back into the Iowa ride for Williams. Oh, and good. There we go. Byland back up to his feet, doing a good job, and instantly in on a deep shot. And he turns the corner. Trying to crawl up the body. Williams is hanging on tight around Byland's body, and now we got a compromised position for Williams, but it looks like Williams is going to end up back on top. This is crazy. I don't know what's going to happen here, but now it looks like Byland's still in deep. We're back into where we were, and now we're still looking for points. Nothing yet. Incredible scramble, and now he's trying to get some back points. He's just got to get. Wow, he got the 3-point takedown late in the match at the buzzer. I didn't realize the clock was that late, but holy cow, what a finish there for Easton Byland. Eat 'em claw. And we got a consultation going on over here. Let us know in the chat what you guys thought about that. When I was watching the clock, I didn't realize how much time was left. I was too preoccupied with all those scrambles that were going on, and then all of a sudden, towel tappers out there, and the match is over. So, South Kitsap coach at the head table looking to see what happened, and we're going to get the word right here, and it's going to be dramatic. We'll see what happens. Brennan Williams gets the victory. They didn't give the 3 after the consultation. They didn't award the 3 points, and we got drama and controversy here in Vancouver, Washington. Now the Enum Claw coaches are over at the head table. We'll have to watch that one back. I don't know. Let us know what you guys thought about 3. You guys are saying 3 in the chat. I tend to agree. I'm getting a no from our videographer here. He's looking it back on the replay, but what are we thinking, Spence? No control? And Easton Byland isn't going to leave this mat. And now we got head referee Dan Johnson talking about it over here. We'll see what. I don't think you can reverse a call twice. I don't think I've ever seen that happen. They reversed it once. I don't see them reversing it back again. So still Enum Claw coaches talking to our referees here. We got the South Kitsap coach here in the green hoodie, trying to listen in. Coach Kario Wallen over there, phenomenal wrestler from Enum Claw High School back in the day. Coaching up his wrestler, trying to keep him still focused in case he's still got to wrestle. We'll see what happens. Again, I've never seen a call overturned twice. So overturning it once. But now you got head official Dan Johnson over here still talking about it. But I'm not liking what I'm seeing here on the Enum Claw side. If we're still arguing, I think our referees are kind of just letting him breathe, letting him get his word out here. And the girls are over there just with their T-shirts on. Both wrestlers are just waiting as we are late into the night here. I'd like to see if we can come to a conclusion here, but again, we got the privilege of having our videographer Spencer Cadillac in front of us here to look at the insert replay, and he was saying no. Showing some good sportsmanship over there, coaches and everybody shaking hands, and I think the call is upheld. So Brandon Williams is your Pac Coast champion at 138 pounds. Got to give it up to Easton Byland. That's a tough loss. Really showed some heart there at the end and didn't get rewarded for it. But now we move on to 150 pounds. Connor Crum, if you were at Edmonds Invite with us, you saw him wrestle in the finals. Really phenomenal wrestler from down here in Southwest Washington from Seton Catholic High School. Going up, this is going to be a really fun one, guys. This is Dakota Anderson, who has had some really, really great. This 150 weight class was just stacked here at the tournament, and Dakota Anderson got a big win against Zach Motzkis, state runner-up in 4A last year, a freshman over a senior. Yeah, Dakota Anderson, a freshman, already ranked number 1 in 2A. Everybody knows who his brother Trevor is. Tri-state champion, state champion in the pound-for-pound rankings. I'm sure brother Dakota will be there someday soon. But here we are. Dakota Anderson in the finals as a freshman here at 150 pounds in the Pac Coast Championship, going up against Connor Crum from Seton Catholic High School. So freshman versus senior. Two-on-one attempt here for Dakota Anderson, trying to get out of the re-attacked 2-on-1 from Connor Crum. These wrestlers got to give us some juice here. The crowd's kind of dying down a little bit. Usually this would be like the 215-pound weight class when everybody's kind of filing out and going home. But this match is really highly anticipated match in terms of where they're at in the rankings and some of the wins that they've had this season. I'd like to see Dakota Anderson do a little bit more. Connor Crum is the more storied wrestler, but Dakota Anderson has to be the aggressor here, and he does right away as Connor Crum looks for a little bit of funk action to stay in this. But Anderson doing a good job feeding the hips. Still plenty of space on the edge of the mat right there to try and get his 3, but still nothing. Out of bounds. Would have been a stalemate if probably had it stayed in, but now we're working here, but only 16 seconds left here in the first period. Again, thank you for joining us, everybody. Feel free to hop over to the girls if you want to go watch that with Marquise Ford. And I just want to thank all the tournament staff here at Pac Coast and Venetia, Dan Johnson. Everybody here has been really accommodating, really, really kind to us. And a little bit of a later tournament, obviously a huge tournament, but we're happy to be here. Definitely look forward to coming back. I think this tournament's growing. It's becoming more competitive as well. And, you know, by next year, I think our setup will be a little bit better, and we'll be able to learn and grow for some of the things that we've done here already. This is our first time here at the Clark County Event Center, so thank you for joining us. Once again, Connor Crum, Seton Catholic senior, versus Dakota Anderson from Ording, younger brother of Trevor Anderson. Dakota's a freshman. He's doing a good job breaking hands here, feeding hips, showing really good aggression. He doesn't really wrestle like a freshman. And he takes a 1-0 lead, doing a good job, just fighting like hell to get out of there. Against a wrestler, the Connor Crum, I've watched, I think it was at Edmonds Invite, he was riding the heck out of the guy that he was wrestling. And really, really good top wrestler. I believe that was a 1-0 match that he had in the finals or something, like maybe it was semis, but neither here nor there. Dakota Anderson gets the escape with 1 minute left to go here. Second period, halfway through. Still like to see a little bit more from Anderson. You got to build the lead if you're wrestling a senior right here, right? A 1-0 lead is not safe against Connor Crum. 2-on-1 attempt, Russian tie for Dakota Anderson. Doesn't get it, but down to 30 seconds left here, second period. Big double attempt here from Connor Crum. Go behind attempt for Dakota Anderson, looking to bring it back down, and he gets a 3 right down here in front of us on the edge of the mat. Really, really good defense to go behind there from Dakota Anderson. Looks like the lady's got a pin over there. Got to get it, but head over to Marquise's last stream if you want to go check that one out. Big pin for Tegan Trenda Hawkinson over there. So 4-0 lead, Dakota Anderson freshman over Connor Crum, Seton Catholic. 4 seconds to go. Connor needs an escape right here. He's not going to get it, looks like. Yeah, so we are on upset alert. I would consider this an upset. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I would. I mean, I'm going back to Edmonds Invite now that I'm recalling. I believe Dayton Fitzgibbon had a win over Dakota in that tournament, and then Crum beat Fitzgibbon. So it kind of got like a three-way thing going. But Crum gets an escape, makes it 4-1. Only down by a takedown. One possession game here. Minute 30 left to go. Connor Crum needs a takedown to tie this thing up. You'd like to get it earlier rather than later, because, you know, the later it goes in the match, especially if Dakota Anderson doesn't have any stall warnings against him, which he doesn't right now, he can kind of use that to his advantage late in the match. But then he gets deep in on a shot already here, too, and up by 3, and now makes it a 6-point lead as he goes up 7-1. Huge takedown for Dakota Anderson here with a minute left to go here in the third period. Connor Crum looking to get out and reset again. He's got in a little bit of a bigger hole now. He's really got to go, got to turn it on. So escape here for Connor Crum makes it 7-2, and we got a missing mouth guard. That's what we got for Dakota Anderson. And blood time. Anderson's being tended to. Looks like it might have been bloody nose, I believe, something like that. Connor Crum down by 5 points, 7-2 lead for Dakota Anderson, a freshman out of Ording High School. Connor Crum, state champion in 1A last year. Edmonds Invite champion. Yeah, Ording's, just saw that comment in the chat. Ording's, most of their hitters that are ones are getting a break from big tri-state tournament and coming back from Colorado as well, just getting a little bit of a break. This is a huge tournament. I think they're looking at match count as well when it comes to that. But, I mean, when it comes to Ording's twos, they can hang with the best of them. We've seen that already here, 2 of them in the finals. Actually, Dakota Anderson isn't a 2, but, I mean, they're trying to get him some freshman experience here with some of these big tournaments. And he gets a reversal, really commanding lead now. Incredible. Or a takedown, excuse me. 10-2 lead for Dakota Anderson here. 20 seconds left. Connor Crum in a big hole. Got to try something crazy here if you're him, looking for an underhook or something. Well, outside single attempt. Just wonderful performance here from Dakota Anderson of Ording. Huge. Oh, lat drop attempt here for Crum on the edge. We're going to run out of time. Good try, though, there from Connor Crum. Great match from 2 fantastic wrestlers, some of the best in the state here. Great match. Dakota Anderson, man, big splash win for him. Freshman champion here at Pac Coast at 150 pounds. And I've been hearing about this matchup here a little bit from some people who know Oregon wrestling a little bit better than me, but we have Mason DeRosiers from Ridgefield High School. Everybody knows Mason here in the state. Amazing wrestler. And he's got his own student section behind us on their feet, ready to go up here against Isaac Connor. And Isaac Connor was just nodding at the student section. He likes the noise. That's awesome, man. This is going to be a really fun one, you guys. Isaac Connor from Mountainside High School in Oregon. Not sure where Mountainside High School is. If anybody wants to Google that real quick, put it in the chat for us. We can. From what I've heard, Isaac Connor is a Greco Fargo All-American, Team Oregon member, one of the better pound-for-pound wrestlers in the state of Oregon. Obviously, Mason DeRosiers in our top 10 for pound-for-pound. And here we go. This is, like, honestly one of the best matches that we're going to see here tonight in our final match of the night here at the Pac Coast Championships. A shot fake there from Mason. Mason ranked number 1 in 2A for the Ridgefield Spudders. And eye poke. What do we got here? Blood time already. So Isaac Connor getting tended to over there by the training staff. And I'd love to turn this camera around and show you guys the student section for Ridgefield behind us, but I don't think I have enough cord length for it, so I don't want to unplug something. But girls are going in on the other mat right now. If you guys want to jump over there and watch, we got Freya Schwabenbauer and it's like Brielle Starr of Goldendale. Freya Schwabenbauer, freshman from Snohomish High School, my alma mater. And Isaac Connor still getting attended to here on blood time. Looked like a bloody nose. I think that's what we're doing over here. It's down to 3 minutes and 35 seconds left of blood time. Seems like plenty of time to stop a bloody nose, but I think we're gonna look at the focus here from the trainer. We're gonna shove some gauze up there. Looks like Mason's got his wrist taped over here too, which is interesting. I don't think he started the match like that. Nah, there's no way he taped that up already, but run out of athletic supplies here pretty soon, or medical supplies here pretty soon. Follow what's going on in this match. So, all right, back underway here. 144 pounds. Mason DeRocher's Richfield High School versus Isaac Connor Mountainside High School in Oregon. Oh, what a nice little reshot attempt there from Connor. Good snap down. Oh, nice low single attempt there from Mason, and then he gets a nice little re-attack, knee tap to a three-point takedown. Big points there for Mason DeRochers. Out of bounds. 1 minute left to go here. Still only first period. We got a lot of blood time there. And more blood time going on. Looks like Freya Schwarbenbauer is going to maybe get a fall over there against Brielle Starr. She's got a real heavy, deep half there. Nice job, Freya Schwarbenbauer. So it looks like the girls are all wrapped up there, 130 pounds. Big time win for freshman Freya Schwarbenbauer, Snohomish High School. Go Panthers. Well, you got a minute here. Maybe pop over to the girls' live stream and go give Marquis some love before he ends his live stream. But looks like he's wrapping up. And just thank you guys for tuning in to us as we're down to our final match here, the Pac Coast Championships. You're not going to want to miss this match, you guys, even though it is the last one here. Isaac Connor, Fargo All-American for Mountainside High School in Oregon, and then Mason DeRocher's in the top 10 pound for pound here in the state. 144 pounds here. 3-0 lead for Mason DeRocher's. And looks like we're cleaning up some blood here. Oh, huge. I don't even know what to say about that. That was crazy. 3-1 lead here for Mason DeRocher's here. This is just some high-level wrestling, you guys. Hopefully you're sticking with us. Well, nice little inside. I don't even know what you would call that from Connor right there. Now he's got a body lock. This is a little bit of the Greco stuff that I've been hearing about. He's trying to pull him in. Mason is right here. A little shuck attempt. To no avail. We go out of bounds. 20 seconds left here. Still the first period. A lot of blood time, so still a lot of wrestling left to be had. 15 seconds. Plenty of time for a takedown. Let's see if somebody makes a move here. Got my towel tapper here in the way, but 5 seconds left to go. So one takedown, one escape as we enter the second period here. Mason DeRocher's Richfield High School over Isaac Connor from Mountainside High School. Yeah, definitely some nice pace going here. Love the comment, Malcolm. It's kind of like the other DeRochers match with Andrew Flores. Just some really cool wrestling. Great crisp technique. Lots of fakes, lots of shots. Good go behind attempt. Classic DeRochers go behind right there. Still spinning, tracking, gets the 3. You got to be dizzy after that one. That's a lot of effort to get behind those hips there for Mason DeRochers, but the effort paid off, and he gets 3 points, takes a 6-2 lead. Nice mat return there. And one escape for Connor, so that makes it 6-3. One takedown match. That's all it is here. Oh, it's like a really big throw attempt from Connor there. Looks like he hit his head on the mat too a little bit. Went straight to his back, but Mason caught him right on his back. Just did a good job dropping his hips as that happened there. But another 3 points for Mason DeRochers here with 45 seconds left to go in the second period. And then we got a stall warning on Connor. I'm not really sure what he was trying to hit right there. If it was like a lat drop or what it was, but Mason just, like I said, did a good job dropping his hips and just catching him right on his back. I'm surprised he didn't keep him there because it looked like Connor was just flat on his back there for a second, but did a good job getting back to his belly at least. Nice switch attempt here from Connor. Looking for a peek out, back up to his feet, created the space. DeRochers with another great mat return. Connor's not totally flat. Mason's in really good control. A lot of parallel riding here, but with 6 seconds left, you kind of feel like you can get away with this. Hopefully he doesn't get a late stall warning. Does not. So end of the second period, 9-3 lead. Still close enough for Connor to get back into this match. And he wants to put him on his feet. So I like the call there from Isaac Connor and his coaches. Let's start stacking some takedowns here. Let's not waste time on top. Start going after it. Oh, wow. Oh, a little cement mixer action from Mason DeRochers. Wow. I'll let that wrestling speak for itself right there, you guys. Just crazy neutral wrestling from both these wrestlers. Oh, what a slide by to an ankle attempt there from Mason, and he sweeps it for another 3. Just pure great technique right there. Very nice. 13-3 lead for Mason DeRochers, Ridgefield High School, top 10 pound for pound wrestler in the state. Got to think maybe 1 or 2 times in their career they've probably seen each other at a freestyle or Greco, Northwest Regionals, Fargo, what have you. These two have, since Isaac Connor is a phenomenal spring and summer wrestler on that front. But now a deep arm bar here for Mason DeRochers. He's going to look to seal the deal here with a pin. He's just got to sink those hips, get a little bit heavy here. Gets 4-point near fall. They do the math here. He's up 14. Not enough. And I don't know if we have more blood time. It's very possible with the amount of so I guess no blood time. Just had to redo the headgear here a little bit, but 35 seconds left here, third period. Mason DeRochers looking for a tech. He's on top, so turn will do it. Escaping a takedown will do it. You can hear the Ridgefield fans behind us saying, "Get the tech." What are you waiting for? Oh, another knee pull single attempt there from Mason DeRocher. Slide by attempt, duck under attempt. Still just going after him here. I mean, that's just unbelievable wrestling there from Mason DeRocher. He's pointing at his student section here from Ridgefield, and the local phenom gets it done here, and we wrap up the 2025 Pac Coast Championships with Mason DeRocher getting the win here at 144 pounds. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, thanks for sticking with us through thick and thin, through some of our technical difficulties, and as we learn and we grow with you, we just appreciate you guys so much. And I got a long drive home, so I'm going to end this thing here as quickly as I can because I got to pack up a lot of stuff. But make sure you head to our Instagram, head to our YouTube, give us some love, give us some likes, give us some subscriptions, all that good stuff. We just appreciate you guys so much. So, yeah, another one in the books. We'll see you guys at Gut Check next weekend. Gut Check girls next weekend, and the Gut Check boys following, and then we'll be continuing to roll. Love y'all.